excited to do a few things on stream here, so I'm gonna get started. And first thing we're gonna start on here is I have finally fixed my Traxxas Ford F-150. Now, some of you guys have seen this in a long form video, and some of you have not, but I would recommend going and checking it out. But I've got everything fixed now. I'm super happy with the way it looks. Everything is perfect now. I've got everything fixed and nothing is stock. I mean, not nothing, but okay. So I guess we do have quite a few things that are stock. Portal axles are stock. The tires are stock. The motor is stock. And then the body is stock. So other than that, I have been trying to work on a few things. I'm super excited to get this up and going. But in this live stream today, I'm going to be adding. Let me kind of move my camera setup a little bit. I move it back right here. There we go. So that way I can kind of move this stuff right here, and I can set this up here so you guys can actually see it. All right, I am going to be adding some lights onto this thing. So I'm gonna grab some scissors here and open up the package. These are from Injora. Most of the time I'm not super pleased with Injora. I didn't actually realize these were Injora products, so if I had realized they were Injora products, I probably wouldn't have bought them. But I'm going to install them anyways because I guess we have them, why not? Alright, let's check out and see what we got. Some stickers. This one says, I really don't like the Injora stickers, because this one says, work sex, let's play RC. That's stupid. I'm not a fan of that, but whatever, I guess. Okay, it comes in 2 different packages, 2 different lights. That's kind of weird, but it is what it is, I guess. Alright. They make their packages easier to open up, easier than most RC products. I will say that. So yeah, we're gonna be upgrading my Ford F-150 today in this stream. And here's what I can do, right? For my YouTube videos, I can either make educational content, which oftentimes gets me more subscribers, or I can make entertainment content, which gets me more views and almost no subscribers. So, there's kind of a mix between each and everything you do. But I feel like it's not a bad idea to kind of explore your options. There's always things you can do to earn more on YouTube. And I've just been kind of learning as I go. I think learning is a huge key piece as we do everything in life. I feel like learning is just huge. So being able to mix together my kind of entertainment content as well as my educational content, I feel like it's a really good idea because it kind of helps people to see a bigger piece to the whole thing than just entertainment or just education. Oftentimes people kind of switch off with education really fast instead of kind of slowing down to actually listen to what I'm saying. And that's how you learn, kind of one day it goes really good, one day it goes really bad. So it's just how you learn. Everything. Oh, thank you for that comment, by the way. But yeah, as I've been kind of checking out doing some of my RC stuff, working on this, I've actually started to learn a lot about people and also the system. I learn a lot from my RC cars as much as just in life. You learn so much by doing certain things. Can I real quick explain something? There was something yesterday. My boss had explained an analogy to me. It wasn't really an analogy necessarily, but he was kind of trying to make a point. And his point was, he said, if I give you $65 right now, let me think about it. Hang on. No, he said, if you give me $50, in 3 days, I'll give you $65. And to most of you guys, it sounds like, oh, that's a great deal, right? In my mind, I'm kind of thinking, this seems odd. Why would he purposely want to lose $15? Okay. But as I was talking to him, it took a while for me to understand. He said the same thing. At first, he said, you give me $65, and in 3 days, I'll give you $50. And I kind of questioned this, like, why would he say that? Like, I'm really just kind of confused. Why would someone say that? Why would someone want me to lose $15? And why would someone want to turn it around the other way to lose $15? And finally, he mentioned something to me that kind of made me understand where he was going with this. He said, I give you $50 right now, and you use that $50 to go and buy something in order to make more money. Okay, you use $50, and you go and buy, say, energy drinks. People love energy drinks, right? go and buy an 8-pack of energy drinks and go sell each energy drink for $2. Okay, if you buy the 8-pack of energy drinks for say maybe $20, right? And you sell each one for $2, you're gonna make $16 in just one pack. So, anyways, he's trying to explain you can, as soon as I give you the money now, you can make payments. Okay, I'm gonna pay you $15 every day. You just gave me $50. Tomorrow I'm gonna pay you 15. The next day 15. All the way until we reach enough money. Okay. His point was, if I gave you this much amount of money and I tell you in 3 days you have to give me $65, your incentive is to go and quickly earn as much money from that $50 as you possibly can in that short amount of time. You have 3 days before you lose profit. In 3 days, you have to go and make use of that $50. And he was explaining this to me, and I finally understood what he was saying, because at first it sounded like he was saying, I'm going to give you $50 and go and take those $50, then do whatever you want with it. Go and enjoy what you have. Go and spend it. I don't care what you do with it. And then I started to understand what he was actually saying is, if I give you $50 right now, I'm giving you an opportunity to go and make more money with the $50. How many of us would actually do that? Okay, if I told you guys right now, I'm going to give you guys $100. What's the first thing you set your mind towards? What's the first thing you want to buy? It's most likely it's not something to buy to make money off of. Most of the time, you want to buy something for yourself. Some food, an energy drink, something really cool. RC cars, okay? Something like that. That's the first places your mind is going to go. Your mind is not going to go back to, oh, let me go grab this money, make this money right now, and then go and make more money with this money. Anyways, I just realized as I was saying that, I just got caught up for a second, because I'm just thinking, I have no idea, but this could be. Right, last night, I'm kind of confused, because last night I got off work and he gave me $50 cash. I was kind of confused by this. I just took it, $50, okay. Maybe I'm wondering if that $50 was the exact same $50 he was talking about that day earlier. Because he was saying, if I give you $50, you have to give me $60 or another $5 every day. Maybe that's what he was trying to imply. Okay, I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm not joking. I literally have it right on the desk, right with me, right here. $50. This is the money he gave me just yesterday night. Now, I want to, just for the sake of, just for having fun, go and take this $50 and go use it to go and make money. And I want to see how much I can make with this $50. This might be a cool challenge. I want to video as much as I can. Hear me out. I'm just saying this real quick on the live stream. I'm just coming up with a quick idea. It's just something real quick to see if I can, I don't know. It might be kind of interesting, because if I can actually make this work, I just got to think real quick. Okay, imagine. All right, in 3 days from now, if he says, hey, where's my $65? Do you think I'm going to be, oh, okay, here's $65. I've made $20 profit from this $50? Or am I going to hold on to this and go spend it on something stupid, right? That's kind of interesting that he gave me $50 there. And I was kind of wondering, because if he gives me any money at nights for like tips, it's always like maybe $20, $25. But last night he gave me $50. So I'm wondering if he's trying to get me to do this. This is kind of confusing, but I want to see if I can make it. So I'm going to say on the live stream, I'm going to try to post a short on my channel, or I'll make a long form video. I want to see how much money I can make with this $50. Now, normally, most people would go and save this $50, but I feel like it's kind of important to go and see what I can do with it. Anyways, that being said, I kind of did a quick lesson for this live stream, just real quick. I just kind of thought of that as I was going to do this. But I'm going to try to install these lights on my car. I just got them, and so I want to see how well they perform. We've got one of these handy things right here. Now, I do have another set of lights for my RC car, but the difficult thing is they were getting really, really hot. Like, I plugged it in, and it was just, like, almost burning up. I was, like, really worried. I did not want them to be burning, especially if I set them on top of wire or plastic in my RC car. I did not want them to be burning. So I'm going to plug these ones in and see if these do the same thing. But these are red lights. These are for the rear, the tail lights, I believe. So, hello, welcome to the stream. Oh, never mind. So we're going to plug these in and see how well. I'll show you guys what they look like here in just a second. Did I plug it in the wrong side? I probably did. I got to unplug it and then plug it in right. No, that was plugged in right. Why didn't it? Okay. Okay, they're not turning on right at the moment. Maybe there's something. Yeah, I'm going to unplug them from this connector. I wonder if that light that I tried to plug in yesterday actually kind of burned up the connectors here. Okay. I'm going to plug them in separately and see if they perform better. Yo, they haven't even... Oh. You guys, I am actually kind of crazy for not... What am I thinking? Honestly. Like, okay, I need to plug in a battery. What am I thinking? Obviously, the lights aren't going to turn on without a battery. Like, honestly, what? What am I doing? Let me grab a battery. I know I have one on here. I think I have one on my desk right here somewhere. I had one. Do I need to go and hunt one down real quick? It shouldn't be that difficult to find one. I know I can find one. Oh, yeah, I did. Right here. Boom. That was fast. Okay. Let's plug this in and see how that light does, because I want to see it. Huh. Turned it on and this screw just went shooting out. Not of the car. I didn't have it screwed into the car. It was just... Now, where did I put those lights? Somebody tell me where I put those lights. Like, what? Did I put them under the car? Where did I put them? Oh, here they are. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm going to plug them back into this. I was expecting them to turn on. I didn't even have the car plugged in. It's kind of funny. Oh, okay, sweet. Alright, this is what they look like. You guys can kind of tell. It's a little bit harder to see. These are red. These are tail lights. Now, how I'm going to install them exactly is going to be the tough part. Okay, because this goes on here. I want to run the wires to the back and then install them and somehow make it look good. How in the world am I going to do that? I can't put them on top of the truck because you'll see the wires from there. Okay, I'm going to try to set it here so I can do something with these. Yeah, what should I do? I can have them going off the back like... No, that just doesn't look right. Again, I just got to figure something out for this because I know I can make it work. I just don't want visible wires on this thing. Also, I might actually go and try this out here soon. It might be kind of cool. Let me see here. I don't want to mix these wires up. I also want to figure out how to add these on here. This is tough because this truck already... Okay, look. The truck already has fake lights hidden in here. And I don't want to put these other red lights somewhere other than this. What can I do with this? I wonder if I can kind of put them in behind it. Oh, maybe. Hear me out. Hear me out. Oh, that actually works, though. Not gonna lie. Like, that actually works. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, I'll show you guys in just a minute once I get it all set up. Okay, so these are just going to go in here. I'm going to want to tie down the wires somehow. I don't want them peeking out from underneath the truck anyway. Yo, there we go. We've got some lights. It's kind of dim. Hang on. What if I turn off these lights real quick? Just for a second. Oh, that's nice. Okay, you can tell. You can't tell very easily, but you can tell. That's not too bad. Okay, yeah, you can see the rear lights. Hang on, what if I took one of these out? Oh, well, that's part of the problem is this one fell. Yeah, see, look, I've installed them correctly. That's nice. It adds a little bit of detail. Not a lot of detail, but it does add a little bit. Now the only other issue I have is the wires. I really want the wires to be coming off of this, but that's okay for now. Yeah, I've got it all upgraded the way I want it. Okay, while I'm doing this live stream, I've kind of got these installed. That was kind of my point, was just real quick, make something for you guys to see on RC. But I also want to include a lesson into this. I did at the start, but I want to create something a little bit better. So eventually I'll get these wires tied up the way I want. I'll probably just use like a clip or something. Oh, you know what? Hear me out. This is genius. Okay. I've got this little thing right here. I've got this little kit for my RC cars, and it's got a bunch of screws in it. But it also has one of these clips. I can use one of these clips to hold all the wires together. Again, I do not want to tear the wires at all. So I'm going to pull this off, and then I'm going to get all the wires together right here. And then I'm going to... Oh, that might tear the wires. Oh, no, that did perfect. I'm going to slide them all into here if I possibly can. This is going to be difficult. Okay, there we go. I've got the wires kind of under control for a second. And then when I put it together, you guys should be able to see. There we go. We've got back lights. We got rear working lights. And we also do have front working lights. So let me plug that in for you guys too. I want to make it as realistic as possible, if I can. That would be kind of neat. There we go. Sweet. Okay, this is kind of, I'm having a little bit of issues. It's not exactly staying there. So I'm just going to have to work on that eventually. I do have to work on the wires a little bit more. There we go. Okay. I know we've got the battery hanging out from underneath. All right, there's the back lights, and there's the front lights. That actually looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. For a 1/18 scale Ford F-150, I have made some really nice upgrades to this truck. First of all, I've upgraded the shocks, the wheels for this thing. This is a beadlock wheel set, so it's very nice. Though I would say I was happy with the other setup. Alright, well, I'm going to end the live stream here. I kind of planned out what I wanted to do. I'd appreciate it if you guys would subscribe. I'm trying to reach 300 subscribers by the end of this year coming up. So I'd appreciate it if you guys would subscribe. And I will see you guys all in the next live stream tomorrow.